It's always so much fun when we can combine two of my favorite things into one deck, and today's no different. We've got Blink, we've got Ramp, and this thing is a beast. That's right, today we're talking about Naya Ramp with just a touch of Blink, making this so much fun on the top end, so explosive. Before I jump into it though, I just want to, touch base on the fact that I'm super excited because we got this new setup, new camera, all that stuff going right now. This is just temporary. It's going to look a lot different from the finished product. I just did a slight update. Probably in a couple weeks we'll get it more updated, but I know there's the curtains are a little crooked in the background. It's because the camera's slightly tilted, a little too much weight for the stand that I have. It was for an old webcam, so unable to fix that for now, but just bear with me. But I hope it looks a lot better. But today's deck, man, let's talk about it. So we're trying to ramp obviously extremely quick, so we got things like Stomper and Zendikar, a very good 2-card package to get very quickly into Atali, Titan Industries, things like that. We also run Portal on the top end for the really late games, and then what's nice is we splashed in white because the Eternal Wanderer can blink all the Atalis, the Titans, the Portals, and every time we blink these we get double the amount of effects when they come into the battlefield, which is insane. It also acts as a really good sweeper, and we've been seeing a lot of enchantments, so we also added in Dire Strain Rampage to not only blow up in Selesnya enchantments decks, but also it helps us ramp if we can't find like a Stomper on 3, which is really nice. This thing was amazing, played really well. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you are new here, we do post videos 5 days a week, so if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said, enjoy the video. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're running some ramp. We're doing it in the colors of Naya. You guys seem to really love and respond well to the ramp decks on the channel, so figured I'd keep that going today with the start of the week. And the opening hand here looks pretty bad. 2-land hand, not ideal. We'll have to probably mulligan this one, but I mean, oh man, that's so tough. What do we do with this? Because we have 27 lands in the deck, right? 27. We should almost always hit a land drop here, but it specifically needs to be like a green source in order for us to... I'm a glutton for punishment, man. This is not a good keep. You guys should never do this. But I hate mulligans, and I do have a way out of it if I just get a single land here. All right, that'll work. I mean, that'll at least let us use the Brotherhood's End to keep us alive, hopefully into the Zendikar, so that should work. Like I said though, 27 lands. You would hope the top decks are mostly going to be lands, but you never know. We may regret not using this later, but I do have plenty of ways of blowing up enchantment stuff, so. Don't love that they went first either, because this is a really fast deck that produces a lot of pressure. But it looks like we're going to get out of this one pretty unscathed, because these last 2 turns being slower, allowing us to use a Brotherhood's End feels pretty nice. All right, all the mana hit, so we're good. Got all the mana we could ask for now. Invasion of Zendikar coming in, good to go. We typically eat these Selesnya enchantment decks alive because this deck was built a lot around the defense of this particular matchup. I've been seeing a lot of it, so I've had to do a lot of teching my deck around it. And we've got a lot of things that play very well against this build. All right, let's ramp it up. Let's see. We need another white source for sure, and probably a 3rd green for the Titan if we find it. So that'll be the colors. Hopefully Atali can maybe find like exiling effects off the top of their build. I don't know what we're gonna do about this just yet. I hope we find like a Dire or a Farewell at this point would be really good, obviously, but we'll see if we can pull those off. Another land. Another land. It feels like this is the right play, but it also feels like maybe this is the right play. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That was a tough decision, but I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with this outcome here. And then we'll go ahead and grab a red. Probably hit a Tali next turn. And then we can always blink a Tali a bunch of times. We might even just go with the Wanderer next turn and maybe just choose one of their spirits that they're going to eventually create here in our Stomper and then sweep. And then a Tali can come down and we can blink it right away, which would be pretty busted, honestly. I think that might be the route we go. No matter what, though, we're in a pretty good spot here, I think. I think that was a good call on the Brotherhood's end. Making their spells more expensive here, too, is going to be pretty helpful, I would imagine. Totally fine. Like I said, the next play here is more than likely going to be the Wanderer. And they're going to be left with just one singular spirit token. Awesome. The more the merrier. Let's go. The more the merrier, I say.
I fight for the entire multiverse.
Making that a 1/1. We swing through. This has vigilance, so we can comfortably swing through into the 3 Zendikar here, and we get it. Awesome. They let us have it, which is good. More blockers is better. And then we, like I said, go Atali next turn. Atali again with the blink. This is where the opponent really starts to lose the game heavily. We're going to really start taking off here. Oh, the seal, though. It takes the Emperor. Hold. Hold. They're getting my hopes up. They're getting my hopes up. They haven't even touched the Emperor yet. What? Okay, cool. I mean, we still had an Atali. Regardless, we were probably going to win the game, but being able to keep the Eternal Wanderer is just the bee's knees. Oh yeah, game over. Game over, my friend. See ya. See ya. And just go ahead and blink it again. I could have blinked the Titan of Industry, but I think this is fine. I mean, let's just unload, yeah? Let's do it. Let's do it. Atali's back. Look at that. What did we get? Not bad. Not bad. Give it to the Atali, because if we transform the Atali, we're in good shape. All right, let's go. Feeling pretty good now. Feeling pretty good now. I bet they regret taking the Stomper now over the Wanderer, that's for sure. Audacity, okay. I'd imagine the opponent scooping here, but you never know. Nope, they want to go another round. All right. 1/1 counter on target creature I control. Atali, always the Atali. Transform. All right, ossification, I mean. Get rid of the Jukai Naturalist. Now, here's the thing. The Naturalist will draw them a card because the Audacity is leaving the battlefield. The Audacity doesn't actually get exiled. We blink one of these tokens, and then that should be enough for poison counters alone. So honestly, we don't even have to swing with everything, but we will. But I mean, it's over just on the Atali alone, because they're going to get the 10 poison counters because they can only block 4 of it. So that's a Jeej, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. Would have been pretty funny if I just swung through at the Atali and then they hit like a Wandering Emperor and exiled it. That'd been hilarious. GG though. All right, guys. Well, we have something coming up here pretty soon, just so you guys know. For those who are in the Marty Mob, we did go ahead and pick up a box of March of the Machine. So we'll be opening that very soon. If you're part of the Marty Mob, shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you very, very much. And sorry it took so long, but we got the box. What's in the box? This hand, we have 3 mana, but it's not the right colors. And wow, this game's really making me work for it, huh? All right, that's better. Sheesh, man. That was a nightmare. Double mulligan. That's why I hate mulligans, man. You never know where it's gonna lead you, and it's never a good place. Never takes you to a very good place, does it? All right, cool. We've got a pretty good system brewing now, though. That's not fun, though. Oh man, what do we do here, guys?
Nobody knows, dumb.
It's got to be Vorinclex, unfortunately. Oh, I hate that, though. Absolutely hate that. We're toast here. I mean, taking a double mulligan against an opponent who's running discard, that's got to be probably the worst thing that could ever happen right there. Liliana, go ahead. Plus again. We won't be able to play the Titan because we won't have the mana for it. Maybe we should have taken the Vorinclex, but then the Vorinclex just dies to the minus. It's bad either way. Everything's bad here. Hey, look at that. We get to play the Titan. That's good. And we'll need to create a 4/4 for sure because of the fact that the opponent has Liliana's minus available, and then shield counter because they probably have removal. So that's all we got. We've shown our entire hand. But hey, we got 7 mana on the field, which means if we draw into an Atali, an Emperor, a Farewell, all of these things are viable now. So we'll see how this goes. They've probably got another Gix, Cruelty of Gix, I would imagine. I don't know why they would throw something that good away.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Raptor. All right, let's get rid of that Liliana, yeah? All right, so 4. Don't get to quite kill the Liliana, which is a bummer, but I don't have any cards in hand, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, right? All right, yeah, that's fine. I didn't love that. I mean, Shieldred's a beast, but all right, go for the throat. Tough. All right, well, the plus on the Liliana only hurts them, not me, so have at it. Back up to sacrifice creature deals damage equal to its power. Perfect. Perfect.
It's no fun when they hit back.
That deals 4, right? And then 1 to creature, and if it flips, it turns into a human monk with prowess. Okay. Let's go! Easy money. I cannot believe we got back into this game. Double mulligan and a discarding a Liliana. And somehow we're here. Playing Magic. Alright, we're gonna do... Guess... Yes, we'll attack. This thing being able to sacrifice at instant speed is really weird. Make it, well, not weird, just really weird for my game planning. All right, that's fine. That's what I figured they were probably gonna do, which works for me, so.
We can
Cool.
win this together.
All right, let's hope for an Atali, a Titan, something that we can blink for additional value over and over again. Go for the throat, totally fine. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of lands off the top here. Again, that's the beauty and the bad side of this deck is that, you know, you're running 27 lands. You should always hit your land drops, but sometimes you don't want to always hit land drops. You know what I mean? All right, here's where we start to take a little bit of the lead here. Blood token though is gonna allow them to cycle out any lands that they may top deck, which is unfortunate. Which is right away. Good. It's so nice to not have to worry about Invoke Despair. It's so nice. All right, 1 here, 1 here. Feels bad, man. All right, this should be getting close to the end here. We've got a backup too if we ever get our, you know, Shieldred. I'm sorry, our Shieldred. If we get our Emperor at any point. Wow, Titan was next, huh? Okay. All right, send the whole gang in and create another 2-2. I mean, just keep rinse repeating. There's really not a whole lot to do here. We're kind of at a point where we're both just trying to top deck. So I could have blinked the I could have blinked my Skyclave here and gotten 2 additional lands to try to thin the deck out even further, but
I
think we're doing okay. Yep, there's a scoop. I was gonna say they needed a sweeper there, a sweeper or bust, and the sweeper had to have been pretty good. Brotherhood's End doesn't quite get it done. Cannot believe we came back in that one though. All right, man, we're feeling good right now, man. This is it's working well. Again, though, the late game, we're really fast and explosive to get to our top end stuff. But man, in the late game, without like some significant card draw, those games can get a little scary with the top decking a bunch of lands in a row. You know what I mean? But that's also the benefit of ramping, is that typically you can thin your deck out along the way and make your top decks a little bit better by fetching all your lands out. But if you're still left with a bunch, it can get a little hairy. All right, we don't love that, especially because we don't have the ability to ossification yet until we get the Stomper in. All right, so we're going toe to toe for some ramping here, huh? I respect it. Scrap Gorger could be pretty interesting in our own build, to be honest. Ooh, a Farewell is super good. That's always just really nice to have, just in case things get out of control, you know what I mean? I would imagine this opponent's running a very similar build though, and wouldn't shock me if they had their own Farewell. Which is why it's really important, I think, in this particular match to have this. I think this is going to be a real key player. We'll see how many Planeswalkers they run. I doubt it's going to be very many. Archangel of Wrath, that is very confusing and interesting. Okay. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About to be on 6, which is a good Farewell. Or do I ramp with my Dire Strain? Is there a reason to hold the Dire Strain against an opponent like this? They're running ramp themselves. I don't think so. I think we go ahead and do it. And let's grab white and green. All right. Got a pretty good situation brewing for this, but all right, so they are 5 colors. That makes a lot more sense with the Wrath. Well, maybe 5 colors. We don't see any blue yet. Oh yeah, they're definitely 5 colors. Okay. Things are starting to make a little bit more sense now. Here's their blue land. All right, no problems if that's their only play. Nice. Okay. Let's go here and right into this. Let's just do everything, right? Well, not graveyards. I can hang on to my Dire Strain for some more value later, so let's not do graveyards. Let's just go ahead and hit the Farewell before they get out any blue and can counter us, you know what I mean? Yeah, I figured that was something coming down the pipe soon. All right, they're gonna have some pretty nice spells coming their way. Titan of Industry is gonna be really good for blowing up the Leyline Binding, because you know they're gonna probably use it here on the Eternal Wanderer. This can bind anything though. That's really good. Oh, brother. That makes things really tricky because I'm trying to figure out a way to cleanly answer the Atraxa here. And obviously one of the only ways is the ossification. But if I ossification this, they bring this down for 1, exile the ossification. We blow up the Leyline Binding, but they're going to get 2 triggers with that. And I cannot have that. Do we have a chance at this, man? I don't know. I think Titan of Industry is our best bet, honestly. Let's create a 4/4 and shield counter. All right, so Leyline Binding is going to come down now onto the Titan of Industry for 1 mana. Not surprising. We take 7 from the Traxa. Not a big deal. Then we Dire Strain away the Leyline Binding. Get back the Titan. It's going to get tricky. It's going to get really tricky. I don't know what to do against this opponent. I felt a lot better when I thought it was also Naya ramp, but man, the Atraxa being able to just reload their hand over and over is really annoying. I should have. I think my biggest mistake here that I made is that I pulled the trigger on the farewell a little too soon. I should have waited. They got an ossification. Archangel of Wrath with no kickers. Which is pretty good because I can actually just go with Wanderer here, choose the Archangel of Wrath. And then the other 2 very, very dangerous creatures die, which is great. And then I can ossification away the Angel. Okay, that's good stuff. That's what we'll do. We'll go here. We'll force the opponent into an Archangel situation. We'll take the Archangel of Wrath and say go. All right, so we still have the ability here to Dire Strain away the Leyline Binding too, bringing in a Titan and potentially blinking it. So that's really clutch. We just don't know what these 4 cards are. If they're bangers, we're in trouble. That's fine. That's fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. Actually, that's not terrible. That actually is going to reload my Wanderer for free on the loyalty. Because I'm going to blow up the Titan. The Titan blows up that Leyline Binding. And then... Oh, yeah, dude. This is going to be really good. I think we played the sequencing on this actually really good. That's not good. Because this could have gotten ugly, but I feel like we're okay right now. We're going back to 20 because we're going to Titan twice here for 5 life apiece. No. Oh, no. Cancel that. Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, I almost screwed that up. I went a little too fast there. Whew. I'm glad we were able to back out of that one. That was close. Heart just skipped a beat for a second there. Oh, brother. All right. False alarm. Had a little heart palpitation there. Let's create this. Let's gain 5. Yes. All right, cool. Big yikes, man. Big yikes. Okay, so the opponent, though, has a lot of cards in hand now because of the big reload they had. And, all right, the Sunfall's tough. I can just blink that, though, away, so they're never going to get that token off for a good attack here. Zendikar. Sorry, my allergies. Yeah, I wish we could blink the ossifications, but I guess that wouldn't help us much when it comes right back, right? All right, well, it's gonna get tricky, guys. It's gonna get very tricky. It's gonna get very, very tricky. I think, man. Obviously we play this. I'm just trying to figure out what the right move here is. If we zero out and we create a 2/2 blocker, right?
Try to best me.
That
If you can.
is good if they can't remove it. I think that's the play. I could blink this token, right, and go to 6 loyalty, which means I could take an attack from the Stomper. But I think creating the 2/2 is our better option. And they got a Leyline Binding anyways. All right, we're going to hang on to this land like it's something scary. Maybe it'll make them think twice about doing stuff. Probably not. Let's be honest, though. pretty good game for us all around for the nonsense we had to face early, right? We got the Atali out of the way, we got the Attrax out of the way, and somehow we're still sitting at 20 and we're going toe to toe on top decks right now. So regardless of how this game ends, pretty happy with the outcome. All right, we are gonna kill this because we can. I mean, one of our own Atraxes would be really nice right about now. I haven't seen one yet, so... Or that. Or that. I think we rinse repeat here, honestly. Let's just do a little rinse repeat action. Let's create the 2/2. Still gonna hang on to the land like I'm holding some sort of instant speed nonsense. You never know. It really does make some people think twice about, you know, making certain plays, makes them play a little bit different, but it's probably not going to. Let's be real. We're in platinum. Nobody's going to care. No one's going to respect it. All right, there goes our last Wanderer. That's tough. I've eaten, what, 4 Leyline Bindings at this point? How many? Yep, all 4. I've eaten all 4 of them. Thank God. Okay, come on. Now can we get something nice? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And Atali, we trust, baby. All right, let's go. Let's destroy. Let's create a 4/4. All right. And let's just go ahead and maybe Atali again. That is so broken, man. That is so broken. Let's go. Yeah, I figured you would do that. Atali. How about another Atali? Oh, that's so silly. Ossification, not bad. Ossification, no breathing. GG's, man. Holy cow, what a cascade of just value. All it took was one Atali and we win the game. That's literally all it took. So broken. So broken. What an incredible game, man. That was really awesome. I just had some lunch too, feeling great. Feeling great. Let's keep this momentum up. What do we got? Opening hand is... It's a little scary, but the Brotherhood's End and 3 mana, you gotta respect it, so I'll keep it. Hopefully we're against something aggro with a lot of creatures. Not looking that way, is it? Mono black, huh? Okay. Zendikar is actually super nice here. I just need to find one more land and gets us to our bigger plays like Farewell and the Wanderer. That was close. That was close. It was a land. Not quite the land we needed though. Darn it. Alright, still eating the damage from the underdog. Might have been a good idea just to kill it last turn, but I don't like wasting a Brotherhood's End on one creature. It just never feels so good. Do like this. All right. Opponent not running anything else out there is kind of crazy. What do we want to do here? We've got a lot of options. I feel like we should do this though. Kind of a weak turn. You got all this mana to work with and you're only, you know, you're only paying a 2 mana spell, playing a 2 mana spell here. Kind of weak, but they hit us with a go for the throat on their own Tenacious Underdog, which is kind of good. That means we might need to just use that Farewell now so we can exile that graveyard, because right now the opponent being able to replay the Tenacious Underdog is actually really annoying. We're down to 11. We got to be really careful about how we use this life total of ours. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem that for now I will just blink away. Just blink away.
You're coming with me.
I know it comes back, but if they play another creature here, we can at least -4 and kill it that way. So there's options for that. That's fine. If we -4 though, man, I really want to make sure we use this when it's the most impactful, you know what I mean? But maybe now is just as good a time as any. I don't know. I guess we're gonna do it though. I don't know. I'm not very happy with the way I played this one. There were different, different things I think we could have done here, but I think it's all right. This might be able to hit like a Phyrexian Arena, something like that. So let's hang on to it. All right. So I have a feeling that's going to be a lot of that in their hand. A lot of spot removal. So that's a bummer. All right. Well, we're going to have to do a little rinse repeat then. Hopefully they play out another creature here and... Man, I wish my hand was helpful, but these Brotherhood's Ends don't do anything at all against an opponent who is running Shieldred.
And you think don't overthink things.
What a bummer, man. What a bummer. Okay, we're going to... Gonna double these.
You couldn't be more annoying.
And we just gotta pray and pray that their last cards in hand here doesn't contain another Shieldred. We just don't have a good answer for Shieldred, man. It's tough. Another go for the throat is fine. The more spot removal, the better. I mean, it's just being wasted on all these little tokens that we can create every turn anyways. So the value's there for us. Let's do this first and see if they react. Nope, no instant speed magic. All right, cool. No, that might not be true. They might have it still. All right, let's cycle this away. All right, Vorinclex not going to survive here, I would imagine. That's fine. Leaving me the Vorinclex is crazy. Oh, man. Oh, brother. Here we go. I need like a Titan of Industry off this hit or something. I need something big here. I need something big here, man. Yes. Okay. Titan of Industries do gain us life back, right? Which is kind of what I was hoping for. And then we can blink it. Atali, obviously. Gain 5. Create 4. That's going to be game. That's got to be game. That's all day, baby. That's all day. Oh my god. So good. So good. So good.
You're coming with me.
Let's cycle this because we have no fears of taking that damage. Cannot believe how close they were to killing us there, and we came back. That's crazy. It came down to a little bit of luck there, though, off of the Vorinclex hit, being able to obviously flip it into the Saga side of things. Milling 10 cards, you're never guaranteed that those 10 are going to hit what you need, but when we still had 6 really big, nasty threats to win the game with, on top of the, potentially on top of the deck, I liked our odds there. So all right, one last game for the road, and hopefully we end this thing undefeated. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? Okay, green. I don't have a second green, but you know what, it's still good enough to keep. Like, we have a Brotherhood's End again to kind of kick things off if we're up against anything aggressive, which looks like maybe Selesnya enchants, so might be okay. Or mono green. Okay. Interesting. They're ramping pretty fast and they're mono green. So we're looking at Vorinclex, we're looking at Titan of Industry, those types of plays. We might even be looking at trying to think here. We are gonna kill this because it's a ramp mechanic, right? We don't want to get to 7 because when they get to 7, that's Titan of Industry. But there's also the hasty threat that they might be running out with the ward and toxic. Forget the name of it, but Tyrannix Rex, I think is what's the name. All right, Vorinclex of their own. That's a bummer. We're a little bit behind here. A little bit behind. All right, let's grab some green sources here. Kind of need to. All right, we got a really good farewell. Just want to see what the opponent drops here, though. This could be a really big turn for the opponent. That's fine. Come on, drop some other really big things here so I can get a good farewell. Nope, just gonna transform that. That's fine too, though. That's an enchantment that I can hit, and then they're also gonna get 2 really big hits here, I'm sure. 2 creature cards. I saw 2 Rens, but that ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, this is a good enough farewell for me. Can't be too upset about this hit. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, graveyards, all of it. Get gone. All right, we're still at 20 life total with all the mana we need to cast both the Atali and Vorinclex. I'm feeling pretty confident about this, but with the opponent sitting at 9 mana and knowing they're a ramp deck as well, it's anybody's game right now. We'll see who hits bigger. That's pretty good. 7 damage. Man, does that mean... Okay, we're taking a little bit of a gamble here. Let's think about this, guys. So if we allow those Dryads to stay on the field and they have in hand a Nissa, we lose the game. Because right now it's just 7 damage. We don't care about 7 damage. We can live through that. But if they have the Nissa, this game is over. Right? And we haven't seen one yet. You know they're running it. We know they're running it. I have to. What a waste this feels like, but man, I have to. Because Nissa, I'm telling you guys, if they Nissa -7, it's game over. Gwenna, Stomper. Okay. They didn't have it. Wow, I could have gone Atali. I mean, they have 1 card in hand. They could still have it here, but I would imagine they don't have it at this point. Gosh darn it. Could have gotten lucky there. Oh my goodness. Dude, our hits have been really lucky today. I'm going to be honest with you guys. They've been extremely lucky. I mean, why not, right? Guess we're gonna find out real quick if they had the Nissa. Man, hindsight being 2020 is the worst because you just like, could have played this out a turn earlier, but it worked out for the better because we got a better hit than we would have gotten otherwise. All right, let's go with this. Let's get 2 green sources here. One of them I need to come in right now so I can play the Stomper. Okay. And attack, attack, attack. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll see what they do. I mean, it doesn't really matter how we attack. This game is pretty much locked up, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. There it is. GG's. Very cool, man. I mean, we had a heck of a run, man. What a run of games that was. Amazing. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's build. I think blinking Atali is just absolutely absurd. Had way too much fun with that. Also, I thought this was a pretty solid meta call against Selesnya Enchant's. Been seeing it everywhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed the build, man. And thanks again if you made it this far. It helps a ton with the YouTube algorithm. We'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Also, huge special shout out as always to the Mardu Mob. If you're part of the Mardu Mob, thank you so much for everything you do for me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for supporting my channel. It means the world to me. And to give back, obviously doing some box openings, members only video coming soon, promise that. Got the box finally. Don't know when the video is going to come out, maybe this week, maybe next week, but I'm struggling with my creativity right now this weekend trying to build decks. So if we can get them done fast tomorrow, I'm a little bit on a time crunch this weekend for sure with the setup and stuff slowing me down, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back again tomorrow. See you next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Slizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.